Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for the BET Awards 2012. The awards were pretty cool this year. I mean, we've seen better, but we've definitely seen worse. They were pretty entertaining. I feel like it held my attention, and you know, if I had to compare this award show to any of the other ones, you know, the Grammys, the MTV Awards, and, you know, the AMAs, I really think BET does the best job out of all of them. I mean, I'm not saying that just because I'm black, because, you know, I like other music too, but yeah, this one is usually the most entertaining. Maybe it's because your black folks be so extra. This is just my little take on how I felt about the awards, just little things that stood out during the awards. So let's get to it, shall we? So I know that there's always pressure to have a great host for these different award ceremonies. When I had heard that they were going to have Samuel L. Jackson host the awards, I was just like, how's this going to be? Because, you know, besides the fact that he's really kind of too old for this, you know, he's always expressed his disdain for rappers as actors and everything, and I don't know, I just didn't know if he was really going to be able to connect with the crowd. And I don't even know if he really did connect with the crowd. I mean, you know, he did that little opening segment with Spike Lee, which was so painful for me to watch, you guys. For real, I wanted to change the channel. The only reason why I watched that is because I had to do this review, but for real, I did not want to watch it. I was so uncomfortable for him. I just felt embarrassed for him. Like, it just made me realize how my kids must feel when, you know, their friends are over and, you know, the music is playing and, you know, Rocky start getting her twerk on in front of everybody. That shit right there made me say I will never do that to my children again. Never. He really didn't even host. I mean, he didn't really do anything other than that opening skit. And you know, besides the little short Hollywood Husbands, which is really funny, you know, which they really do need to make. Like, I don't know if it could actually be an actual show, but they need to do something further with that, because that's some funny shit right there. Maybe just one episode of a spoof of it or whatever, but yeah, that's funny. But other than that, he didn't do nothing. I was thinking to myself, like, shit, I hope MC Lyte is getting paid the same amount as he is, because shit, she was doing just as much work. Plus, he seemed kind of condescending to me. I mean, I don't know if you guys got that, but did you, not during the actual simulcast, but in the after show, did you guys see how he kept on saying, you know, I was paid to do a job, I did my job, and now I gotta go? You know, it was like he was rushing back off to his job in New Orleans. I understand that you're an actor, and I understand that you got shit to do, and you know, you a big time Hollywood star and all this, but yeah, it's like, how many times you gonna keep on saying it? I mean, he acted like he didn't even really want to be there. So it's just like, why did you take the job, Sam? Donnie Simpson came out with Free and AJ and Roxy and Terrence, and I was just like, that damn Donnie, like, what is going on with Donnie? And if Donnie don't quit fucking around with that Keisha, I know something. Don't he always look like he just in perpetual sleep mode? I mean, his eyes are all but disappearing. I mean, you can't even see him. I used to think he was so cute. Roxy looked really good, by the way, and she was really, really glowing. You know, I feel like this whole relationship with Eddie Murphy might do a girl good. And all this time, I thought that old people gave you worms. Megan Good, y'all, I'm over to talk about her celibacy. Listen, we know that you waited to get married before you had sex. We know that you married now. We know that you probably getting dick down real good at this moment. But you know, really, enough is enough. I don't want to, every time we see you on the screen, you talking about you having sex with your man. Kevin Hart was interesting. Like, y'all wasn't really there for Kevin Hart last night. I don't know what was going on, but did y'all see that front row? Man, Beyonce and Kim Ye, they was not busting a smile for old Kevin, okay? They was not feeling it. Side note, y'all know y'all was pissed off when y'all saw that Kim Ye was sitting up there with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I was cracking up because people are just so mad. I don't know why people hate Kim Kardashian so much. I think it's because she's winning. Although it was very clear that Kim didn't quite get the whole night. You know, she used to the more affluent Negro. She not used to this type of Negro right here. You know, the ones that's, you know, sporting they Forever 21 duds and, you know, got tickets to the damn awards from their hairstylist. Then old girl who sang Refill. You guys, if you guys want to learn how to get on my nerves the quickest, sing that goddamn Refill song. I hate that song with a passion. Can I get a refill? Yeah. That song is not jamming. When that shit get hot, y'all, that shit is not good. I'm trying to tell you. And then the banjo. Why it got a banjo in it? It's like ding 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 ding. Oh my God. I hate hate that song. I don't understand why you guys like it. Like, I know we all have met a man that's made our legs feel like jelly and we couldn't concentrate, but y'all just like the words. You can't like the melody. Busta Rhymes took this time to come out the closet with that tight ass flag shirt that he had on. I was just like, Busta, you killing me. I'ma need Busta to commit to one or the other. Either you gonna be fatty, you gonna be swole. But you know, this big arms and this big stomach, nah, that wasn't really working for Rocky. So the show opened with that damn Lamborghini Mercy song, and for anybody who knows me on Twitter, y'all know that song. It stresses me out. It makes me nervous. I'm just like, what is that Egyptian man? I don't want to be grooving to a song. What is he saying? And then it speeds up and it slows down, and I was just like, no. And then y'all was so relieved that Kanye's part. Y'all know his part is, that's when the Egyptian man just really had catch a fucking fit. What the fuck? I was glad that Kanye didn't do his part in that song, but instead he sang something else. I don't even know. It's probably off of their compilation album. I'm not familiar with the song or whatever. But then he went on to do like a 2,000 bar freestyle, and I was just like, okay, Kanye. You could tell he really thought he was doing it. He was like, I'm killing them with this one. Usher sang Climax, and I'm still trying to figure out if I like that song. Like, you know, he sounded good. The song sounds good, but like after a while it just sounds like whining. You know, as usual, Usher can sing, so he always does well when he sings live. You know, he didn't do too much dancing. You know, we getting a little older, so all that pop syncopation that he used to have, you know, ain't quite as sharp as it used to be. I didn't understand the outfit, like, you know, the muscle shirt and the leather pants and the red boot tennis shoes situation. Like, maybe he was trying to look young and fit, something like that. I know that high falsetto was fucking him up, because you guys know how hard it is to sing full voice, you know, when he goes, then he gotta go, you know, it's hard to try to bring that full voice back down to that falsetto. Like, every time he would get to the going nowhere fast, his shit would be a whisper. The gospel segment was great. I don't know exactly who it was that was singing other than Yolanda Adams, but you know, it was really nice to see. My mom used to love that song, Can I Get a Witness? It was, I think the Clark sisters originally sang it, and my mom used to listen to it, and it just, it was memories. Oh, I miss my mama. Nicki Minaj's performance was okay. You know, she looked really pretty, and her makeup was beautiful. I don't know. I did not know that Nicki Minaj was so fair-skinned. I don't know if she was fair or if it was just the makeup, but she looked really, really light. The one complaint I had about her performance, and really all of the performances of the night, was the damn censor. I don't understand why artists don't, you know, make songs that's, you know, television and radio friendly, because obviously you can't be saying all this shit on the damn TV. But instead of them just, you know, not saying it or whatever, we got to listen to silence for like a half of a damn song, you know, because every time you look around, they beeping it out. They didn't even beep it out. It was just like quiet. And then the damn censor person wasn't even on it, because he was beeping out shit that I know for a fact wasn't even a bad word in the song. But then I definitely heard Nicki Minaj say, step your dick up. D'Angelo, you guys, D'Angelo is my love. He looked a little different, but you know, D'Angelo has been through quite a few changes in the last 12 years since we saw him last. So we're going to give him a pass, even though he looked like Martin Lawrence. Remember when Martin decided he was going to become a monk, and he had came back to the house and Gina was looking at his head, and Pam was like, I wish somebody would go and braid the rest of your head. And it wasn't bad, you guys. It wasn't as bad as the mug shots that, you know, we've seen where he was very overweight and everything. And, you know, we're gonna give D'Angelo a pass because he's a musical genius, and we always kind of expect him to be fucked up a little bit anyway. He was jamming, you know. I was grooving to the music and everything. I was just like, all right. First he sang How Does It Feel, you know, just a little bit of it, and I was really surprised that he sang that, because evidently that song is the song that's responsible, you know, that really made him feel like he was going to have his breakdown, because he didn't want to be perceived the way the song. You guys, there's a really good article in what magazine? what did I read? Is it the New Yorker? I don't even remember. It wasn't the New Yorker. Anyway, I read a really good article online, but it was for a magazine about him and his past 12 years and what he's been through. You guys should try to find it. Really good read. But anyway, yeah, I was grooving. He had this new other song. I can't remember the name of it, you know, and it was grooving and everything. And then all of a sudden it just started to be real long, and it started to sound like it was just a jam session. You know, it didn't have no real direction, you know, no real nothing to it, but it was good sounding. It sounded great, but it was just like, this is not your concert, D'Angelo. We got other shit to do. Wrap it up. Maybach Music performed, and I was disappointed, you guys. It was Rick Ross and Wale and Meek Mill and somebody else, you know, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, you guys. I really do miss the ignorant days of rap yesteryear, when it would be like 50 people up on the stage, and you know, everybody was high, and you know, everybody's clothes was fucked up, and you know, we had a whole lot to talk about. It was just like, it was such a tame performance. I was just like, I don't think I like this. Rick Ross looked like he had took a bath. Look, he looked manicured, and he had on clothes that fit. I was like, man, no titties and no stomach. Rick Ross makes for a no fun boss. Same with Chris Brown's performance. You know, Chris Brown decided to sing live because, you know, everybody been giving him so much grief about the fact that he always lip syncs. And I'm like, it's difficult to sing when you dancing and hopping around like that. He gives very high energy performances. So I always gave him a pass on the lip sync. I mean, I know that Chris Brown can sing, but I guess he wanted to prove it to everybody. And y'all see what happened? He sang last night and the shit was boring. And then, y'all, I didn't pay no attention to Cash Out and the rest of the people who ever performed with him, because I was thinking to myself, like, it is 11:30. When the hell is this show going off? Shantae Moore did the Donna Summer tribute, and she did well. I mean, you know, her voice is strong. She can definitely sing, haven't lost a beat at all. At first I thought it was Beyonce. I was just like, oh, y'all trying to play with my emotions. But then when I could hear the difference in the voice, I could tell that it wasn't Beyonce. But yeah, Shantae Moore did good. The Frankie Beverly tribute was actually really good. You know, he has a tribute CD out, and Joe is on the CD, and he performed also on the show last night, and he did really well. He looked really good. His suit looked nice. I thought he looked great. I just was really annoyed with the black glasses. It's just like, why do you guys wear black glasses inside? But I let it pass because he sounded good. Tyrese came out and sang, you know, Joy, Pain, Sunshine, Rain, and now y'all know Rocky loves her, the black boys. We loves us a chocolate man, but y'all know that Tyrese is a special kind of crispity crunchity, ain't he? Good thing his jacket had white on it, or we might have missed Tyrese altogether. Faith Evans sang, can't think of the song again, but she sang the song that Lettucey sings on the actual CD, and she sounded good. But I thought Lettucey, I was bummed that Lettucey wasn't there, because she tears that song up. Is Faith Evans the professional BET Awards singer now? Like, why doesn't she have a CD? Like, when is she coming out with something? I know she can't still be stuck in, she was having label issues or something back in the day. She can't still be doing that. But she gonna definitely show up on a BET Award and perform. Then after everybody did their songs, they presented Frankie Beverly with his award, and then he decided to sing with his band. And, you know, he sounded good. I thought that he did a good job. You know, he had throat cancer, and he's had a lot of illnesses with his voice and everything, so that was a reason why he couldn't hit a lot of the high notes, but he still was able to get around it. You knew that there was an issue there, but you know, it was still not bad. But I was a little bit tired for Frankie Beverly when he was done. Al Sharpton's tribute was cool, because you know, sometimes we just need to hear someone that can speak well, but that can also relate to everybody that's viewing the show. And Al Sharpton has that ability to connect with, you know, older people and younger people alike. I've given Al Sharpton a lot of grief over the years, but I really do admire Al Sharpton, because to me he seems sincere, and he's not like, you know, a lot of these other you know, civil rights activists that are around. Jesse. And then finally, you guys, the Whitney Houston tribute was great. Finally a tribute that's done right. I mean, we've had so many people, so many big people die, and you know, they were just kind of blasphemed with their damn tributes. So It was good. Mariah Carey came out, and at first I thought Mariah Carey was going to sing, but then maybe it was good that she didn't sing. You know, she came out and she just kind of talked about her experiences in life with Whitney, and that was good to hear, because you always did think that they had some sort of rivalry since they were out at the same time. But it was nice to see her, and then she got to start breaking up, and I was just like, oh my God, girl, don't start breaking up. Then we get to the singing. Monica comes out, and y'all, what can I say? When I tell you guys that Monica tore the bottom line off that song, oh my God. I mean, for real, it gave me chills. I was so proud of Monica, because I've always said that girl has a spectacular voice, that she does not use it, that she does not showcase it. She is really blessed, and I just feel like I feel like Monica has the potential to, you know, to really go a lot further, crossover, and really be accepted by a lot of people. But I don't know what it is, if it's her team or what. But yeah, she sang that, I can't curse because it was a gospel song, but you guys, she sang that song like nobody's business. And then here come Brandy. She's come strolling out, you know, and she got to really do a whole lot, because she's following up after Monica. And Brandy did good too. You know, she was putting 20 on 10 on them dance moves. I mean, really just overdoing it, and, you know, really too animated, and, you know, all of this. But she also did really well. Brandy is always on tune. Brandy's got that heavy, beautiful, sexy, sultry voice that not really nobody other than the chick from Dirty Money kind of has. Like, she's unique in that way. So yeah, Brandy did really well. I wanted her to pull them damn pants up. It was just like, girl, they about to be really off your hip in a minute. Gary Houston came out and sang, and I could have done without Gary Houston. Like, you know, really, I know he's the brother and all, but yeah, I could have done without him. It was cool. Sissy Houston came out, and I was just like, oh my God, how is she gonna do this? I mean, really, how do you sing for your daughter who is dead, you know, in front of everybody? Y'all, she took us back to church, back in the day church, you know, when they didn't have mega churches and they only had one service, and service lasts 4 hours long, and everybody sang out of a hymnal. And you know, Mother Beatrice got up there and she sang her testimony. Thank you, Jesus. Oh yes, he's been good to me. Yes, Lord, he had. I woke up this morning and I wasn't in my right mind, but the Lord Jesus, he came in and he touched me, Lord. Yes, he did. He touched me, Lord. Yes, he's been good to me. I didn't cry, you guys, because it wasn't really a sad situation for me, but it was really like I was relieved for Sissy Houston, because it looked like she finally was able to give her daughter the send-off that she wanted to give. It was really nice to see, and yeah, it was a great tribute. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm off today. Fixing to go in the house and go wash my hair. You guys, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else that I do will be in the bottom bar below. All right, I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, rock stars.